In the small coastal town of Ember Bay, everything seemed normal until the sky turned an eerie shade of orange. Smoke billowed above, creating shadows over the quaint houses and winding streets. Caleb, a rugged fisherman who spent most of his days out on the sea, was startled as he looked towards the horizon. Flames leaped towards the sky, wild and untamed, consuming everything in their path. He realized in an instant that an intense wildfire was racing towards the town. Panic gripped him. Caleb sprinted down the lush hill towards his modest house, with his dog, Ranger, bounding beside him. They could smell the acrid smoke, hear the crackling of the fire growing ever closer. "We must get out of here, Ranger," Caleb shouted as he flung open the door. Inside, the air-conditioned coolness did little to calm him. Urgency roared in his veins. He grabbed a backpack, hastily stuffing it with essential supplies, water, food, a flashlight, and blankets. With Ranger impatiently barking by the door, Caleb knew time was fleeting. He secured his dog's collar, and the two bolted back outside. The world seemed surreal, distorted by heat waves and the cinders wafting through the air. The road was narrow and winding, leading away from the coast and into the dense forest. It was their only option, the sole path leading them away from danger. Caleb's pickup truck sputtered to life, and he slammed it into gear, tires squealing on the surface. Fire lashed at the edges of the road. Scorched branches overhead crackled, raining ash onto the windshield. Caleb's heart pounded like the beat of war drums, each turn of the road a gamble against time. The blazing inferno loomed ever closer, a menacing wall of heat and destruction. Caleb spared a glance at Ranger, who watched him with unwavering trust. "Hold on, buddy," he whispered, gripping the steering wheel tightly. Suddenly, the road opened up, revealing a view that took Caleb's breath away, a broad ocean reflecting the orange tumult of the skies. He swerved, taking a sharp right, heading down towards the docks. It seemed the fire wanted to swallow the very breath of life, but from the edges of the dock, Caleb and Ranger leapt onto the small fishing vessel that had been Caleb's livelihood for years. It bobbed, ready to carry them to safety. As the engine roared to life and the boat pushed into the open sea, Caleb let out a sigh, filled with apprehension yet tinged with relief. Behind them, Ember Bay was ablaze, yet hope shimmered ahead. Past the horizon, where the cool ocean stretched vast and welcoming, they were escaping the flood of fire.